Fuck around, make my 40 pop.
Alright guys, today we got some interesting spoilers for Boruto episode 228. Specifically, this right here has to do with Kawaki. Now, I do want to point out, we did actually get the titles of episode 227 through episode 230, but we didn't necessarily get the actual paragraph of explaining exactly what those episodes are about. And as you guys know, as soon as we get that information from Organic Dinosaur, big shout out to her, I will definitely talk about that and actually upload a video specifically detailing what the spoilers are actually going to be. But Organic Dinosaur did actually bless us with episode 228. The title is going to be Kawaki, a path towards being a shinobi. Essentially, this right here is starting the transition of Kawaki being just a regular random kid to now actually becoming a shinobi and a ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village, which is going to be absolutely huge. Some of you guys who aren't necessarily completely familiar with the Boruto manga, we've seen Kawaki in the Boruto manga essentially going through the process of becoming a shinobi, and now it's actually coming to the anime, which is absolutely amazing. Now, into the actual paragraph, I do want to point this out. Organic Dinosaur made sure to actually put mini preview blurb for Boruto anime episode 228, so it's definitely possible that we get a longer version of this little excerpt when the full spoilers actually do come out. But regardless, into the actual paragraph, it says, in order for Kawaki to become a genin, it's decided that he will take a special graduation exam that is different from the typical one that is administered by the Ninja Academy. If Kawaki is able to execute and complete a D-rank mission, it would confer him with the equivalent qualifications. He immediately joins in with another team's mission, but then ... Alright, so this right here is going to be absolutely amazing in my personal opinion. One of the biggest things that I personally do like to see from Boruto is, of course, Kawaki content. Any sort of Kawaki content I'm going to enjoy. And in this particular episode right here, it seems that Kawaki is going to actually be going on a mission. Now, supposedly it's a D-rank mission. Now, if you guys don't really understand what a D-rank mission is, this right here is essentially like the weakest mission there is possible. Back in Boruto, we've seen Boruto and everybody else look for cats, missions like that. Now, of course, because it is Kawaki and because it is Boruto, they're probably not necessarily going to have it be that simple, and it's probably going to start off that simple, but something is probably going to happen. If I were to actually personally give my opinion about what's probably going to happen, as I said earlier, Kawaki is probably going to have like an escort mission where he escorts some random regular thing, and of course something pops off similar to the Land of Waves. Now, of course, I'm not expecting this episode to be on the level of entertainment as the Land of Waves arc back in Naruto. If you guys aren't necessarily completely sure what the Land of Waves arc back in Naruto was, specifically is when Naruto and Team 7 went on, I believe, their first mission and they ran into Zabuza. This right here was not supposed to be the case. Naruto and Kakashi and the rest were not supposed to run into an elite demon of the Hidden Mist Village. That was not supposed to happen. I'm really hoping that Kawaki potentially runs into someone of that caliber. Do I think it's probably going to happen? No, but I still don't believe that Kawaki is going to have a smooth sailing mission in Boruto episode 228. And by the way, the title of Boruto episode 229 is Violating Orders. Now, this right here might be a reason upon why Kawaki doesn't actually pass this mission, because again, he may have actually violated orders, but you never know. Episode 229's title, Violating Orders, could possibly be about something completely different, and Kawaki did actually pass this actual mission. I personally believe that the Chunin exam played a big part in Kawaki actually wanting to become a shinobi. A couple of episodes ago, or it might even be in the last episode, Kawaki didn't really seem that interested in shinobis, and of course the Chunin exam, again, he was kind of forced to attend the Chunin exam, but after he attended the Chunin exam, seen a couple of fights, and of course ran into Shinki, now Kawaki believes that, hey, this right here might be something that he wants to do. And I personally believe a Shinki versus Kawaki match in the future is definitely going to be on the horizon, especially when Kawaki officially becomes a shinobi. It can't be in the Chunin exam because we already seen that Shinki is a Chunin as of right now, but eventually it will happen. Now, at the end of this video, I did kind of want to go over a couple of the other episode titles so you guys can actually get to see. Usually I don't necessarily make stable videos about this unless it's like a clear arc that we're going to be heading into, and as of right now, it doesn't necessarily seem like there's going to be a clear arc that we're going to be heading into. The titles on the screen right now, episode 227 title is going to be Team 7 and their final mission. We went over Boruto episode 228, Kawaki, a path to being a shinobi, in episode 229, Violating Orders. In episode 230, the title is going to be A Wish. Now again, judging by these titles, there isn't a clear next arc. I personally believe that this right here is going to be strictly anime only content, but again, just because it's anime only doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be quote unquote filler. A lot of important things may happen in these next 4 episodes, specifically the same thing that happened in the last 4 episodes when Sarada actually did become a Chunin. That's not filler, that is actually canon. As of now, going forward, she will be officially regarded as an actual Chunin. Now, episode 227, Team 7 and their final mission, this right here is essentially going to be piggybacking off of Boruto Boruto episode 226. If you guys haven't necessarily recalled with Boruto episode 226, I believe I made a video specifically detailing what we should be expecting in that. But Boruto and the rest of Team 7, they're going to be going out on a mission that Konohamaru is actually on. Now, specifically when I talk about Team 7, I'm talking about Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki. That's it. They don't have a Jonin leading that team because Sarada is the leader. Now, because they're going out on a mission that has Konohamaru there, that would technically mean that it's Team 7's final mission. But again, let's keep it a G. Konohamaru, we haven't necessarily seen him as the leader of Team 7 in a very long time, but it's still going to be nice to see Konohamaru actually on a mission with the core Team 7. The last episode, Boruto episode 230, A Wish, that right there doesn't necessarily give us any sort of hint. I will actually say that this right here is actually very close to Christmas, so hopefully it'll be something very nice for the actual Boruto community. And of course, a big thing that I definitely do have to point out, specifically regarding anime only content, is that we should be looking for Sarada to actually gain a third tomo. One of the things that we did actually get to see in the Boruto manga is that Sarada already has 3 tomos. So Sarada unlocking her third tomo is most likely going to be in an anime only episode. Now, of course, I'm not saying that it's going to be in these next 4 episodes, but I will say it's a possibility. It's literally a possibility that she unlocks her third tomo in this actual quote unquote final mission with Team 7. Not only that, potentially Boruto episode 230 as well, A Wish. You never know. So of course, these right here are going to be very big episodes that we should be looking forward to have some sort of plot progression, canon plot progression in the series of Boruto. But let me know what you guys think about Boruto episode 228, Kawaki, A Path Towards Being a Shinobi, in the comment section below. I think it's definitely time for Kawaki to actually become a shinobi. But it's been your boy Baara B, and we out.
It's a knife.